Okay, ladies, I'm just going to tell you a little story. Happened a couple weeks ago, and I realized that I had the opportunity to earn the Ultra Trip. It was a possibility, but I was going to need to have at least 2 more people sign up. And I needed those 2 plus one other person who had signed up and sold $0 to all sell $1,000 before the end of April. And this was maybe like the last week in March, or the next last week in March, and I was freaking out. I was talking to some other leaders, and I'm like, I don't even know if it's worth trying for the Ultra Trip. I was crying. I was so upset. I'm like, I don't even have potential recruits. I don't have them. Like, I'm going to have to call my sister and tell her she needs to have $1,000 party and sign up to sell 31 because I'm not going to have the recruits. It's like my last-ditch effort. Like, I'm going to have to beg my hostesses to join. And so I calmed down. I put my head on straight-ish, and I thought, now what would I tell my ladies to do? What would I tell these Upward Blessings girls? And I thought I would tell them to start asking all of their hostesses and to make sure that they were playing the 12-question game and following up with a Think About It packet with all the ladies who had asked these fabulous questions. So I put my big girl pants on, and I went to my parties, and I got 2 recruits in one weekend. One was a lady who came to the party I had never met before, and one was my hostesses who told me that she had sold Princess House before, but she really was just not that into 31 when I met her. So they're both on my team now. And I pulled myself together. Like I said, that third lady who had sold $0, she's over $600 now, and she's collecting orders. We're working towards her start swell. So the moral of the story, the point of this is that recruits are absolutely everywhere. And when you try to get them, and when you make it a priority, like I made it a priority, just in case that there is that rare instance that I can still earn the Ultra Trip, I made it a priority. I decided that I wasn't going to give up, and I made it happen. I talked to them. The words come to you when you make it a priority. And at the beginning of this series, in the very first call we had, I told you all that your goal is 1 recruit a month. And I know that scared many of you, but if you start thinking about it as a goal, your team is going to grow because you're going to make that a requirement. Once you think about it as a goal and you start to turn that into a requirement, you will make it happen. They're everywhere. You just have to do it. So if I can do it, you can too.